Before the artifacts and treasures come back to the newly restored Neues Museum building, the public can get a first look at it at a performance by 70 dancers, musicians and singers. David Chipperfield is the architect behind the restoration of the museum. He's brought modern design to the ruined building, which was heavily bombed during the Second World War. The rooms tell their own story. And since the artworks aren't in place yet, it's the perfect space for Sasha Waltz to experiment. The choreographer wasn't looking for a major project, but the chance to stage an event in the newly renovated museum was too good to pass up.
I tried to come to grips with what the building will ultimately house, seeing as this will soon be the Museum of Pre- and Early History. And I have to say, I was really interested in the Egyptian element too. I'd never grappled with it before because the repertoire of movement was always too defined and too static. So I wondered how I could be inspired by it without it becoming too overbearing.
This domed hall is where the most famous treasure of the Egyptian collection will eventually stand. The bust of Queen Nefertiti. Inspiration and role model for both these dancers.
It's kind of conversation, and we do it from a book sometimes, or from what the room or the story of Nefertiti is telling. And I mean, this room is so enormous, it's giving so much energy and so on that it's kind of, you don't have to do so much. You know, it's like it's just taking you.
The journey of discovery takes the visitors through 4 floors, with uninterrupted dancing in different rooms. People are free to just wonder. The close-up contact with the performers isn't for everyone, though. If it all gets too much, visitors can just move up to the next level, taking in the empty museum rooms and the performances at their own pace. Musicians and dancers are also part of the choreography, and they take part in some surprising ways too.
The acoustics of the room determine a lot. You can't play everything here. You might feel like playing music from the Romantic period, like Mendelssohn, but acoustically, you can't do that here. There's so much stone and the rooms are so big, it's a bit like the acoustics in a church.
The modern compositions are a musical experience, of a kind rarely found outside cathedrals.
It was great. It was dazzling. I really feel rejuvenated.
The whole thing is a work of art.
What really most exciting to me was really to experience the space without the artworks.
Over 6,000 more visitors are expected to visit the empty museum before it reopens in the autumn with Egyptian works of art and collections from pre- and early history.